can't go that far.
Is your
You guys are the fucking worst.
Is your mic cable under the other cable? Brandon?
It might.
You might want to remedy that.
That's all right. I don't give a shit. Oh, because it's not
okay.
going anywhere. No, it's not going anywhere.
Really
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Specrapular. We are a podcast that talks about movies and shit, mostly shit. I am one of your hosts, Brandon Aquino. Let's play some Caravan. And I am joined by my best friend, Michael Vera.
What's up, guys?
Yes. And we are here today to talk about what movie, Mike, and then we will introduce our special guest after. So, Mike, tell us about.
Take a guess.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I should say that for the end. Home Alone, everybody.
Yes, Chris Columbus.
Yes, Home Alone, like
not
I am every day.
It's sad because it's true.
Oh God.
So it's directed by
Some white dude, probably.
Yeah, John Hughes. I think produced. It's a John Hughes movie.
He wrote it.
Written by. What else?
What else? There's another person in this room. It's freaking me out.
Well, you didn't do the finish the movie stuff, but okay, fine. Let's talk about this
You have to
person.
talk about the person first.
The individual.
I exist.
So we are joined today by our pal Megan.
Hello.
And I don't know if you want last name, so I just said Megan.
I don't know what is going on here with this mic stand.
Oh, Megan, come on. Get it together. Hold on a second.
Oh, that's why. I think it would have stayed if you didn't.
It would have stayed.
It would have stayed. Thank
You can
you.
adjust that. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's been a while for me, guys. Come on.
Yeah, that's no excuse. You have your bachelor's of arts in television and film production, so get it together.
Microphone standetry.
Yeah, microphone sanitary, she got a D. But everything else, she got the B's and the A's.
And tripods, she fucking
Tripods and stands, no good. But camera work and
I just can't stand them.
oh, Megan is the worst. But we are joined by Megan, and she's here to talk about Home Alone
Hello.
with us. Megan, how you been?
I've been good. How
Good.
have you guys been?
Been all right. I sneezed a couple times, and so now I sound nasally.
You do.
Yeah, it sucks. I still sound charming, but
I was working out of town all week, so I got in like
humble brag.
in a rural area.
Rrr.
In a rural.
Rrr.
So I got like a lot of dirt in my nose, I think, still. I'm trying to blow it out when I was out.
Just do some snot rockets. Just
You hear that? Yeah.
right on the
What's going
floor.
on?
Yeah, it's great. So, Mike, why don't you tell us more about Home
That'll
Alone
come out of the
so we can
carpet,
get into it? Yeah.
Home Alone from 1990. Can I do my job, please?
Jinx.
Yeah. Personal jinx. M-I-K-E.
Like we said, directed by Chris Columbus, written by John Hughes. Goelz. An 8-year-old troublemaker mistakenly left home alone must defend his home against a pair of burglars on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Starring
There it is. Who we got?
Macaulay Culkin as Kevin, Joe Pesci as Harry, Daniel Stern as Marv, John Hurd as Peter, the dad,
Yep.
Catherine O'Hara as Kate, Robert Blossom, I'm assuming that's the old dude next door, I don't know.
It is.
And then anyone else important? John Candy as
Kieran
fucking
Culkin.
Gus.
Kieran for his two
Kieran.
lines.
Yeah.
The whole movie.
Stupid smile and his big, huge glasses.
Yeah.
John Candy as Gus, the Polka King.
Polka.
I like how his last name is Polkinski, the Polka King.
Yeah.
So,
You know what? They only had him for 24 hours, and he did everything that they literally set up for 24 hours just to help out John Hughes.
and they actually drove from.
Ooh, that's I would hope.
That was
Pennsylvania
actually
to-
the commute.
He was on his way to Chicago. It's like, you guys got me till we get to Chicago.
Yeah, that's all he got. And him and Catherine. I love Catherine O'Hara. So good. She is, and she's absolutely stunning in this movie. Like, Jesus Christ. Granted, it's 1990, but oh my God, her eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean looks wise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyhow, acting wise, she's fabulous.
Can you imagine
too.
she had the Moira voice back then?
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Kevin.
Yeah.
What did she try when she tried to laugh without opening her mouth? Yeah, he's fucking good.
I don't know if you guys also saw a couple weeks ago, but Macaulay Culkin finally got his star.
I saw that. Yeah.
And then
She was
Catherine
there.
O'Hara was like, I think there was a line from this movie where she was like, I feel so heartbroken saying this because I don't want to say it to an 8-year-old kid. I forget what it was. I think. It was
Good, Megan. You tell the whole story, and I forgot what actually.
I forgot what
It was
the
full
key
of
point
pathos
was.
and emotion, but whatever.
Yeah, he did get it. He's I don't know if he's married to, but he's been with Brenda Song for many years. They have some kids.
Is he really?
Yeah. And
doing pretty good then.
yeah, he came. Remember those
From Mila?
Like, oh yeah, but well, Mila to Brenda, you can go either which way.
Yeah, I'm down for.
But it's like when we saw those early photos of him in like 2008 or something, like he looked gangly, real rough, and now he's looking great.
Real rough.
Real rough. He guest stars on Red Letter Media, like they do movie reviews and stuff like that. He'll go on there sometimes and do some reviews with them. He's silly because he's only like a couple years older than us.
Yeah.
Like he's like maybe 40, like right now.
When he got all his money from his parents, how much? I mean, you just live like fucking forever, bro.
I don't know. Like yeah, they
I mean,
really
good for him, but
yeah, to finally get what his hard-earned money for being a child actor. This was his second movie, I believe, because I think Uncle Buck was his first. I think Uncle Buck was before, just a little, like not even a year before this.
Which I wonder if John Candy and Macaulay kind of met up during the making of Home Alone, but probably not because
They didn't have any scenes together.
Yeah.
But it's possible. I mean, they might have, absolutely. So this is I have a lot of notes. Like,
oh my god,
Dear God. Okay, I was just going off of memory.
that's way
but-
too many. Yeah.
well, they're just points. They're just points. For example, I think I have a crush on Catherine O'Hara.
Right.
If my child spoke to me that way, he'd be
So-
punished like a motherfucker.
So
Like,
here's the thing.
talking back like that. I mean, as a kid, hold on, I talked back, but not like that. Like that. He's what, 6? Like I didn't start
I
doing
talk
that
about in the
till-
beginning, like when they're trying to get ready and he's like in their way.
Well, that too, but then also when he's
like,
talking to
"You guys
Catherine
are
O'Hara,
You're stupid, or
yeah,
a bunch of idiots, or
like say sorry, Kevin, like just a
Yeah.
fucking shit. Like I feel like the back of my hand would be so tough
Yeah.
from smacking my child so many
To
times.
build callus.
exactly. But
You're just
we're
like
gonna-
3 indents from your fingers on your kid's cheek with the
and
amount of smacks.
I'd spit on my hand first and then hit him. But what were you gonna say?
He's terrible.
Yeah.
In the beginning of this movie. But of course, at least for me, I don't know if you guys did the same thing. As soon as I finish this, I just threw on part 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you do.
Yeah.
He's not that bad in 2.
No.
Like fucking Buzz is a twat, and that's why Kevin's like, "What? Couldn't you guys see through this facade?" So that's why he gets in trouble in part 2. But he's
Sort of why he gets in trouble in part 1 too. Buzz eating the pizza. Then
Yeah, but
was he fake vomiting or was he actually gonna vomit?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So and then
but he's mouthing off already. Like
Yeah.
when it's just her and him in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Like that kid needs a
Also-
talking to.
I feel bad for Catherine O'Hara just because the dad is like, hey, you have my converter, for my charger, for my shaver, and she's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It's like, well, how am I supposed to shave? I'm like, dude, she's taking care of fucking everyone.
yeah. Well, this is 1990, right? So
Yeah.
it's still looked upon like for the mom or the woman of the house to take care of all that kind of shit. Like John Hurd, I don't even know how he got credit more than her. He was in the movie far less lines too.
Oh, and I read off the names right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. She's kind of far back. That's just how it's listed.
Even in number
IMDb.
2, she was after him. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, that's why.
And because she I remember her more than the dad.
It'd be funny if they put the other dude in the coat in the beginning of the airport before her too.
The old guy.
No, it's just the guy who he mistakes for his dad.
Oh yeah.
It's like random dude in jacket.
Oh,
Passenger-
and
yeah.
Home Alone 2.
Yeah. New York passenger 1, and then it's just, yeah.
Like in Tommy Hilfiger
Yeah.
trench coat.
Yeah. Well, so with this movie, Megan, would you agree that Kevin was a fucking shithead in the
Oh,
first
yeah,
one?
he was a little shit.
Yeah, 100%. I like that he said, "When I grow up and I get married, I'm gonna live alone."
Yeah.
Real Brandon line.
Yeah, very very childish that you can't compute it that far
Right.
ahead that you're just on the there's the Pete and Pete is one of the brothers.
Yeah.
So let's get this straight. So Buzz is the oldest.
Yeah.
Then there's Pete and Pete. Mm-hmm. And then there's Kevin for the boys. Like, right? And then I'm not putting them in order for age.
Right.
And then the girls, was Heather one of their kids or is that another one?
The older curly haired black hair girl? I don't think so. I think it's the two middle
Two little
girls.
ones that were there at the end, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then she was what, maybe Frank's kid?
Because when they get home at the very end,
She's not there.
she's not there.
That's Heather.
Right.
Her name's Heather. Okay.
The one where
I think
she's talking
She's
with
counting.
The ones that come with the dad
Oh,
are
okay.
their kids.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
they have like what's that,
5
kids. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a lot of kids.
So I was saying that too. Like
big
5
house.
The big fucking house. 1990. That house in 1990, let's just say they bought it. That was probably $150,000. Like max. And you see that
fair.
kitchen is enormous. That house is enormous.
It's so 90s though.
It is like the tile.
Is it green tile or black tile?
It was blue.
What?
It was blue. It was blue tile for the counter.
Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah.
Because I was looking at it last night. I was like, yeah, that's the first thing I would change if I got this. Like I'd put.
And it had like wallpaper, right?
There's wallpaper in some parts in the house. Yeah.
Wood frame.
Like around the laundry chute.
Yeah. Kind of whack, but
Yeah, and that there's
but still good bones, as they
Oh
say.
yeah.
In the industry that I am in,
Oh,
not
yeah.
remodeling houses and flipping them.
Yeah.
Good bones.
Yeah.
So that's what we say.
You're gonna be in the next flip or flop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Tarek just fucking double high fiving as we're in Santa Ana. It's a fucking shithole. We're like, I'd probably get 900,000 for this piece of shit.
I mean, with the attire you're already
this
wearing, you
one
already
bedroom
look like
half
a
bath?
flipper flopper.
And you know what is it? Not gentrification. You know what that is? Because we're gonna fucking do it here. Yeah, it's that house is great and humongous. Probably cheap as fuck. If you get that house now, it's like $2 million, easy.
Oh,
But it also has like a 1-car garage.
It was 2.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, it was 2 because they had like a wagon and
yeah,
something
it's
else.
the drive back.
Yeah.
Long
That's right,
driveway
yes.
to the-
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, because she remember he didn't close the garages, and he's like, "That's what it is."
They converted the treehouse from
Weaponized
the garage to a
incompetence.
treehouse. So that's fine.
exactly.
That's what it is.
One of the things I wanted to bring up was Joe Pesci's kind of like obsession with the house.
He was there for a long time.
No, but because he just says he's like ever since I saw that house, like I wanted it. So like a great job on the like location, whoever picked the house, like that house, especially when the lights are all on, like that seems like a house that you would be like obsessed about.
Not the first one where they're like timing the Christmas lights. Like the first one was like, that's
like that neighbor in the little blue kind of
Get that
craftsman
peasant house out of here.
It's fine. It's a nice house, but like that house is like boom. So like it makes sense. Like if he was to be obsessed about a house, it would be that one because it
Right.
looks like a mansion.
All those windows, the brick outside. What would that called? Brick.
Class A,
Sure.
the brick facade.
Yeah. What do you think the age gap is between Kevin and Buzz?
Kevin's 8. What did it say? 8?
Is he 8? 1990. No. Well, if he's playing his age, then he was like
On
6.
just the description said an
okay.
8-year-old.
like if they're describing him as an 8-year-old son.
Buzz is
So Buzz got to be at least 13.
No way. He's like 16.
Dang, if that's even the case, he's such a fucking dick to Kevin.
Super dick.
Like, if Kevin's the youngest one, assumably, like, pushing him out of the way, I wouldn't do that if you were, the scum on my ass, or whatever the fuck he said. And he was actually in the newest Home Alone. He was like a cop. Yeah, he was, because Kimmy Schmidt was in the newest one. It's called, like, a Home Sweet Home Alone. And,
How new is this?
like this year or last year, maybe.
On Disney?
I think so.
Was this in the news?
I hope not, but it looked like garbage. But he's like a police officer in there, and I saw the scene on like YouTube, and they kind of, hold the camera on him long. He's oh, here's how you get home, and he's like, those kids, and they just hold it. I'm like, fan service shit, but fan service can work in a lot of cases. So you think he's like 16 though?
I mean, at least 15, right?
Well, I mean, that age
gotta
gap
be
is,
high school.
That age
High school
gap
for
is
sure.
pretty normal. But as far as
Well, if you have
Buzz,
5 kids, if it's 8
between
years.
Buzz and the older sister, Heather, or no?
No, Heather wasn't a sister. She was just like a cousin. So I think the next, so if we were gonna put in order, it would be Buzz, the Pete and Pete, and then pick one of the girls, and then Kevin.
Okay.
Like, so Pete and Pete got to be like, maybe if Buzz is, let's just say 16, I would say Pete and Pete is like 13.
Wait,
12.
was Pete and
his
Pete there?
actual name?
That was the older brother of Pete and Pete.
No. I mean, was he there at the end of the movie?
Yeah,
When they come
yeah.
home? Okay.
Yeah. And it's funny because that's the only redheaded kid. So
Catherine O'Hara's redhead.
you know what? That's absolutely fair. I didn't even.
Fucking dumb fuck.
I did not
You
even.
were
I like
lost
you're
in her
I think I
eyes. You
have
forgot to look at her
I
hair.
like you're like, I think I have a crush on Catherine O'Hara. Also doesn't recognize the hair
Does
color
not,
of her
yeah.
hair.
What is she like, blonde? What are you talking? I was gonna say like a mailman come by and just he's a redhead.
That stupid kid who caused all the ruckus in the beginning of the movie. That's
Yeah.
actually her kid.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
be sure to get me a present. It's
Yeah.
like,
What does he say? Like, give me a.
Does this thing have 4-wheel drive?
oh, give me something French.
Yeah, give me something French.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking
Yeah.
wiener. Let's see here. It's shitty how rumors spread, aka the old man.
Yeah.
So as Buzz is like, oh, he killed all these people. He fucking that's so doing shit.
Also, do you like how in the beginning of that scene, they're like, hey, check out, it's Mr. Whoever. And I don't know his name. But the blinds were closed. The curtains were like pretty much closed. How would they be able to notice
Yeah, I know.
he was already outside?
Maybe they heard the like of the trash can or something like that. But what is he? He's scooping up the snow and salting, correct? So that way it's the
At
snow.
night?
Yeah. Well, you got to do it at some point, right? But he lives alone. They're spreading rumors about him because he's just a
Yeah, we're assuming he's a widower, right?
Yeah.
His wife's dead. Yeah.
Well, assumably she probably is, because when he talks about the kid, you don't see an old woman at the end. You just see
just a family.
The son and presumably his wife and the child. But yeah, just rumors. Like, I mean, I'm no saint. I mean, I spread many rumors in high school and stuff like that. Didn't I tell you the Alabama story about that girl? She's not from Alabama, but she had a slight accent, so we kept calling her Alabama, and we'd say it like that, and I regret it wholeheartedly. Like that, we like fucking ruined that girl's high school. Like,
And now she's a Republican because of
I know, but like I regret it 100%. And
That's a cool nickname.
Alabama.
Yeah.
But we'd say, "What's up, Alabama?"
She could just say like, wait, what's her name in
real life.
True Romance? She's
I haven't
Alabama,
seen the
right?
movie in a long time.
You guys don't know shit about shit.
Well, I used to really not like Christian Slater after I saw Gleaming the Cube, but then once I saw it's a skateboarding movie,
Of course it is.
Of course it is. Then when I saw Mr. Robot, I was like, I'm down for him again. Like, he's solid.
Yeah, you are.
Fuck yeah, dude. Anyway, let's see here.
So here's a question.
Yeah.
Who is your least like character? Because I cannot decide if it's Buzz or Uncle Frank.
Oh, Uncle
Frank.
Yeah.
He's an adult picking on children.
Yeah.
Look
He's
what
like,
you did, you little
it's okay.
jerk. Like,
You lost your kid. I lost my glasses.
that scene was fucking gold, though.
I know, it
Because the
was
way
good.
Catherine O'Hara looked at him, like,
Yeah.
like just
And especially with her like blue eyes. Is
mesmerizing.
Yeah.
Truly. No, the uncle for sure. Because I even have a note. The uncle is a fucking dickhead.
And he's cheap fuck too.
Yeah. Like, my brother's paying for this. Or like just, so he's assumably the older brother.
Yeah.
Right?
Looks like he's fucking 20 years older
At
than
least,
his brother.
yeah, yeah.
or
I do like
whatever.
in the second movie that Kevin addresses that and like confronts him. It's like, oh, wouldn't you like to, Mr. Cheapskate?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And like,
Also, that bathroom scene in part 2 is weird. I know we were talking about
you
part
little
1, but-
perv. Or, yeah, you
like,
little pervert.
Close the fucking, lock the door, you fucking
Yeah, why are
creep.
you cracking the
Yeah.
door open
Yeah.
to your
Fucking
shower?
swinging his dick around like he's fucking singing in the shower. Jesus Christ.
Well, everyone
He's-
is
he's
just like
dancing.
running amok and just
Yeah, he's dancing. Oh, Kevin, did you come in there? He just opens the curtain all
Yeah.
the way. Get out.
Puts his knee up.
No, not even with like the crossing arms, it's with the opening arms. Like,
Yeah.
get out.
Yeah.
He's like, he sees first, so he's like, "Hey, Kevin," and then he opens it, and that's when he has his leg up on the nice, like, deep bathtub. He's like, "Yeah, I'm
Just a
just
regular bathtub.
just shaving my legs for the French waters, you know." So
They're
goes off my
going to
butt.
New York, so
In the second, in the first one, yes. In the second one, no.
No, they're going to Florida.
Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Florida.
Florida.
Let's see. When I didn't like when the pizza guy said nice tip. Like, I know she probably gave him a good
Nice
tip,
tip.
but like to say something like that in front of the customer, like nice tip. Like, I just thought that was shit. And it's the 90s. I get it. But like,
Oh, you didn't hear it? He's...
he's talking about which tip?
He actually said nice tits.
I was just going to say. Thank you. Meg said it, not me. Thank you.
So the
See, I'm cool, guys.
do you fucking Popeye? Or Quagmire? It's like Quagmire Popeye. So the dad was.
But that's a nice thing to say. He's not going, nice tip.
I understand, but I just wouldn't say that in front of a customer, like in front of like a client.
Okay.
Like if I ever got
That's
2%.
because you provide horrible service and nobody tips you.
I actually give impeccable customer service if I had to talk to somebody on the phone. Like, I'm not mentioned a lot in Yelps, but I have been. No big deal. Anyway, so the yellow pillow that's on the bed that Kevin goes to sleep on, that one that has like the back support and the little bit of arms.
Yeah, yeah.
I had one of those. Yeah,
too.
so did I. Megan, did you have one?
I think it was
No,
yellow.
I
Though.
was-
Bad childhood over here.
Oh.
I used to put it on the
was
floor
sheltered.
and then look up at the TV sitting on it watching Animaniacs.
Aw.
I would do that playing video games and cartoons, yeah. Because you didn't play a lot of video games growing up, right? You had the PlayStation 2.
Yeah. And the Sega Genesis.
The first gen? Or the Genesis was the second gen. There
The
was,
black one.
Okay. There's I think it was just the Sega. And then there's the Sega Genesis.
I don't know about
Because
that.
the original Sega, so remember on the Genesis, you press the button to power it on? But in the original, it's a switch. You go up and down. Yeah.
I don't want to question your
You do not want to question
your
my...
gaming knowledge,
Uh-huh.
but I don't think that's right.
Okay. Well, you can be absolutely wrong, and that's the case
I
right
like how
now.
you're so hyper focused on the mechanics of turning on.
Because
the
I remember
console.
toggling a switch to turn it on. Or does it have a red light with a little button?
What if I told you both of them had plugs?
What if I told you both of them play games? I do like...
What if I told you none of this mattered, you fucking nerds?
You're a fucking nerd.
How did this go from pillows to Sega?
Yeah. We're reminiscing, Megan. Jeez.
Yeah.
I
That's
do
how
like
podcasts work.
Nostalgia. Ever heard of it?
when the airline shuttle gets there and he's just picking up the statue again. Cackled. I cackled at that because obviously you don't see him hit it. He's like, oh, fucking just putting it back up. I thought that was a great joke.
I'm so curious if that was ever going to be the original joke, or if like they accidentally pushed it when they were like scouting, or like,
Yeah.
oh shit,
Yeah.
and they're like, wait,
It's probably paper mache, but they just add the clanky sound.
Yeah, I know. It just falls, not even making like a noise. Yeah.
it bounces.
Do they have a circle driveway?
Yeah. So
Pull in and then
I think
have
so.
cir-
Pull
I think
in,
so.
pull out.
The
that place is fucking tight.
when there's the regular street, but then they have their pull in, and then you can go to the side and go straight to the
But
back.
not a
to-
huge front yard, right?
No. Backyard, maybe, assumably, because he goes across that
treehouse,
line.
oh yeah.
yeah.
But it's a shared backyard area because of
Is it?
right.
Well, I don't know. They probably have a fence. I would hope they have a fence in the back.
Well, yeah,
No,
but it's not
because
like
he runs across the back to the front, across the street to that house.
Okay, that's
I don't
fair.
see them going. He doesn't open a gate or anything.
That's fair. That's fair. I put here in quotes, take whatever's free, and then I put thanks a lot 9/11. I think it's in reference. I think it's in reference to.
Something at the airport where you can do something and now you can't.
Well, yeah, exactly. Initially, I think I wrote thanks a lot Obama, but he
Yeah,
was before
I love
9/11.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was before
I love
11.
no, he's still responsible.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. What the fuck do the parents do to afford a trip like this?
That's what everyone always asks. Like, what does that dad do?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
5 kids. You paid for your brother and his wife to be first class. And did he pay for all of the kids? Like, is that why Frank is so frugal?
to, yeah. Well,
Like-
oh, I see. Well,
It's
he
a
had
question.
to have.
I mean, we can assume he's just a drug dealer, right? It's
Yeah.
not Mozart. It's like a Ozark.
He's a mob.
Or
lawyer.
whatever Wolf on Wall Street plot was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's part of that.
He's back there just fucking. Didn't he ad lib that scene too? McConaughey? Yeah. Now I just want to watch Interstellar.
Stupid.
So good.
Wait, did we do that already?
We did Interstellar two episodes ago.
Oh, God. Time
let's see.
flies.
The Ice-T poster in Buzz's
Time
room.
dilates.
Ice-T,
I
the poster of
didn't see
Ice-T in Buzz's
that. I wasn't
room.
paying attention to that.
Buzz's girlfriend was actually a boy. If you didn't know
Yeah.
that. Because
It's really rude.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like if a girl were to do it, like absolutely,
Yeah.
but just a boy and a little bit of makeup. Buzz's girlfriend, woof.
It's a good joke, but yeah.
It is. It is. The gravity furnace, like the one that Kevin's a little bit scared of. That's a gravity furnace, isn't it? Because it's the hot, and then it just has the pipes, and it just leads the hot air up into the house.
Correct.
Yeah. So
It's
not,
I've never seen one like that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, in my service territory, we didn't have that many of them, and we're bigger on like more of a sealed burner compartment because that one just had like the big old grates.
Yeah.
So it looks like super duper old. So
and probably not safe.
no.
Probably safe-ish, but not like again. It's open, exposed. Like
Yeah,
just-
I mean, what are you gonna fill up your fucking basement with carbon
Smoke.
monoxide?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
come on.
Well, that's
But it
why
looked cool.
if you turn on, you got to open up the windows, like in the small
Exactly.
little windows.
Yeah,
so
otherwise that whole floor is just.
Yeah.
It's funny. I noticed one in
you go down there, take a deep breath. You're not coming back up.
in my cousin Vinny, the judge in his chambers. He has like
Oh, what?
What was that? Utes? You say utes?
Let the jury show he's holding up 5 fingers,
2 fingers.
2 fingers.
Your Honor.
Your Honor. So-
But anyway, he has an unvented room heater in his office. I'm like,
Oh,
you just
good.
gonna die. But all right.
well, he's a monster.
Yeah.
He is a monster. Megan, what kind of? I mean, I still got so many notes here. Do you think, Megan, and then we'll go to Mike. I already know your answer actually, but Home Alone. Obviously, this movie's a classic.
Are we boring you, Megan?
Considered a classic.
I don't know. Are you? Yes.
But why do you like Home Alone 2 better than
Did
1?
we address the shirt? Like, what's going on here?
Oh yeah,
we'll get it.
guys, we forgot to address the shirt that I'm wearing.
in a
and it
medium
says-
that has nothing to do with audio.
Yeah, it says "Happy Holidays" from the Wet Bandits.
Nice. So she has a picture of Mauve
Mauve.
and
Harry?
Harry.
and he has Harry already has the iron on his face.
Yes,
And,
and-
Mauve doesn't have the burnt head yet, but frickin'. But so Megan came festive and prepared, while
Yeah.
Mike and I look like slobs.
Which I
100%.
wonder what happens first.
I think he got hit in the face before he got burnt, because he went through. That's when he went through the.
That would be a good trivia. Is name in order the injuries that they got and how.
That nail foot.
Well, they both slip first, right?
Yes.
He slips off the front.
I do like when he's
Marv
going,
slips down the stairs.
when he's going, like,
Yeah.
like hitting every step. Oh god.
Then it's the hand on the.
Yeah, he burns his hand, gets the M.
Well, no, I'm completely wrong because they get shot in the crotch first. With
Oh
a BB
yes,
gun.
yeah.
And then Marv gets shot in the head because
Yeah, he gets the iron in the head.
Hello.
And then then he burns his hand. Then he goes up the steps and he steps on the nail, which that is the worst. Yeah, that's got to be like what a 3-inch nail going right into your foot. So likely that's coming up maybe right to the edge of your foot.
And that was a
Gonna poke
thick
out.
nail too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oof.
like that's a very thick gauge of just too thick, 2 C's. But then to also fall down the rest of the stairs,
Yeah.
like he just went straight back. Like that's tough. Anything feet, I'm like, oh god. Like even when he was stepping on the ornaments, I was like, oh god. Yeah, that's.
I
Tough.
like how he just keeps stepping on.
Yeah, you got to once you commit, you got. It's like when you start walking on those hot coals, you got to just go through it. You just got to finish.
And they're
it
good
out.
too. Like they showed him actually popping them. I'm sure it's that candy
like sugar,
floss,
yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
but,
Yeah.
Like they kept popping under his feet. I was just laughing so much.
The micro machines. Did you ever play micro machines? Yeah, it's good shit. Which out of okay? Why do you like 2 better than 1?
Did we establish that?
She told me
when
before.
Did she tell you that?
Okay, so yeah, so before recording, I told Brandon that I like Home Alone 2 better than Home Alone.
Which I agree with.
Bias-wise, I watched it first when I was a kid. And because they were like, yeah, let's just watch Lost in New York. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is the first one. And I don't know for the establishment, but I'm already in it. And but I find it I feel like Home Alone was just kind of like they were testing out the waters. And then Home Alone 2 was like, now we're going to go like
Balls to
guns
wall.
ablaze. So it just felt more fuller in the second one.
Mike, do you like 1 better or 2?
That is a good question. 2 seems more violent. Like especially
The
violent.
electricity.
Yes,
I love the
best
electricity.
scene of
That is-
cinematic history.
When it
Brandon,
becomes the bones,
yeah.
I talked about it. Like I fucking love when it becomes.
I still laugh
So
at
do I.
that scene.
Because when he screams, his scream gets louder.
Yes.
Like and when he turns in the bone, he still has his hair though,
Yeah.
which doesn't make sense.
And his jacket is on flames or anything. It's all.
So good, so good. So Mike, yeah, 1 or 2.
Oh, other side note. You guys should, and anyone who's listening, every year they perform the live orchestra to Home Alone at the Walt Disney Concert Hall with one of the Newman brothers, but then
Not the Doobies,
the what?
the Doobie Brothers.
The Blood Brothers are there too.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
What about the Chemical Brothers? Are they there?
The Mario Brothers are not a part of this.
Fuck! I was gonna say, you're not gonna top that. No brothers with me. How about our 4 brothers
Wayne
gonna
brothers?
be there? Fuck! You got the Waynes. I got 4 brothers.
But there's a band of brothers at least.
How about the Oh, I got it.
How about are the Stater brothers gonna be there? Any other brothers? Anybody else got any other brothers?
Oh my god, I got nothing.
Wachowski
Oh, the
brothers?
no,
Who?
never mind.
Wachowski?
No.
Oh, Wachowski.
Wachowski.
Wachowski. Okay, and actually they go by the Wachowskis now because they are females. They are the
Wow.
Wachowski. Yeah.
Boo.
That's
Way,
really cool.
Megan. Way to be
Wow.
progressive. We brought this whole thing down, Megan.
We were having such a good time. You had to go there.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, Mike,
Womanhood.
What were we talking about?
1 or 2.
Oh, so I'd probably still say 1. Also because the scary person that he actually gets to know, I like the old man better than the.
Yeah,
the
I felt like in Home Alone 2, Kevin
Pigeon
was
lady?
just rubbing in to the pigeon lady that he's in a house, in a warm house with belongings and a roof over his head.
Plus, he's already learned the lesson. He's like not to judge a book by its cover. You know
But it's
what I'm
like, but he's also like, yeah, you know what? I got these pair of roller skates. Like, I want to keep them because they're. But then it got too big, and then I bet, just in her mind the whole time, she's like, I don't have a home.
I have birds that sleep on me at night.
They are my blanket
I
only
am
when they
the
want
home
to.
to animals.
Yeah.
You're aware of
These
that.
birds give me insulation as I sleep. They keep my warmth inside.
What do you think I eat during the wintertime?
But it just seemed like they never addressed her homelessness. They addressed her, oh, I'm just here from a broken heart, and it's like, okay,
Oh, she lives at Carnegie Hall or something, though, right?
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, does she
inside of it,
live or
inside
does
of
she
it.
squat? I mean,
Well, she's squatter rights are still a thing, and especially in California, there's no fucking joke for squatter rights in California. I mean, you can own a house basically just because you lived in there. It's fucking nuts. Yeah, just stop paying your parents rent and squatter rights, Megan. You got it.
take that, mom and dad. No,
I side with Megan though. I still like 2 better. Mike, you would be right though with like the violence, but it's obviously still comedic.
Right.
But obviously
I also
first,
like Catherine's hair better in part 1 because the short bob, I don't like it as much.
I get it. But also my
And there's no
I like the
fucking,
bob actually.
There's no. It's not bad. It's just I like the
Yeah,
the
okay.
longer.
Kink.
there's no my Lord and
Well,
Savior.
it's not a bob. It's like short,
It's
super
a-
short, like businesswoman.
Busy
kinda.
businesswoman.
But
No, but
number-
like the nice. It's just a very tamed bang,
Yeah.
short hair.
There's some stuff going on.
Number 2 has my Lord and Savior Donald Trump in it, which is great.
But
I'm a
one has
UFC
John
fighter.
Candy,
I don't know
though.
if you know that. It does. Was Candy dead by the time the second one came out?
I don't, that's a good question. I don't think so. It's only like a year later, right? 2 years, maybe.
2 years, because the first one's 90, this one's 92.
Uncle
Yeah.
Buck was 89, right?
I don't know, what are we? Movie historians?
Yeah, Megan.
Story. Come on.
But 2, I don't know, like the toy store with that character, Kevin having like a heart more so because he learned from the first one, like you said, he's not judging as harsh as like based on the looks. He's a little more, he's kinder. He's not talking back as much. Maybe he just from this first experience, that he's like, fuck, I gotta not be such a fucking dick nose and just be nice to people, and except for Buzz. Buzz can fucking lick asshole off a donkey, like not a person, because then you might get enjoyment out of that.
He can lick Trumps.
Yeah.
His fucking orange asshole. It probably is. Angels with Filthy Souls is a really good porn name,
Yeah.
like 100%.
That's the thing.
I
Like,
also like
it's-
the second one is Angels with Filthier Souls. It's just,
And he's shooting a
that
woman
one's kind of
this
rough
time.
too. Yeah, he's just
he shoots
blowing
a
the
woman
woman away. Like,
yeah.
really.
Fucking it's tough. What were you gonna say?
But I'm just saying, like, just because they kind of just have to shoehorn in everything to get it to fit like the framework of a Home Alone, which is fine. They do a pretty good job. But like,
We're talking about number 2.
Number 2.
Okay.
Where I'm just like, I like the simplicity maybe of part 1.
yeah.
Where it's like part 2, what is he like? Unplug it for like half a second, plug it back in.
'Cause even, like,
they
when you
just
go-
need the electricity to go out again on his alarm.
Yeah.
So he just accidentally unplugs it for 2 seconds.
When they even go back to like the Home Alone franchise, 3 and 4, they're back at home alone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Different kid, because it's not Kevin anymore.
No,
It's just
but
another
I mean,
weird kid.
but the whole premise
it's
is like they go back to.
Calvin.
Yeah, Kelvin.
it's Kavin,
McCluster.
Kevin.
But I do like at the end where they get to just stay in the suite. That looks like a fucking badass.
Dude,
Spent
that was
$930 on room service. What'd you think about that? That's
Also,
not
I don't know
that
about the hotel where they just let some old ass dude into your hotel room while you're sleeping and just put a bunch of shit in there. I don't know. That's just me. But
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah,
Hey, I
what
got
was,
some gifts for this family. Is that
What was
cool?
Duncan
Get
doing
the
while
fuck
he
in there,
was?
dude.
Sounds good, but why are your pants off?
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
And why do you have all those Polaroids in your,
Good
in your
old
pocket?
I mean, but
Mr.
also when you look at outside the hotel, it's just a moving truck full of presents, and actual movers are just.
Yeah.
It's not just Duncan. He's like,
Yeah.
okay, here we go.
Yeah, because he's naked.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah,
He's just
while
like,
it's
he's outside of
snowing
the truck
outside.
smoking cigarettes while a bunch of Puerto Rican guys just fucking breaking into the apartment.
And they're dancing as their way in. Man, those sharks really know how to get that shit in and out real quick. Oh, jeez. Let's see. That sled is not the right angle to get out that front door. No fucking way he's going out that door.
Nope.
He was gonna hit the frame of the door.
He would
Yeah.
not even that. Like,
No,
I
he
think
was gonna hit like
wall.
the
there's
little,
a small little
window.
wall. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And then there's the door, like entryway.
Like he would have had to start from like the right of the stairway to
Even
maybe.
then, you like again something. You know how I look at the little things.
Yeah.
So even if he went straight, there's no way. If he tried to go angled, I still don't think he'd be able to go down at an
There's
angle.
not enough angle.
There's not.
Yeah.
And even if you try, like you're going down stairs that have carpet on it, which he fucking thrash up that he had to thrash up the wood when he got
Oh,
down to the
that's
bottom.
true.
Like I'd be livid to see like a line going to my front door.
Yeah.
Like, Kevin, hey, what the fuck is this? Like, yeah, it's cool. You went grocery shopping and got a tree, but what the fuck is
I like
this?
to think he waxed the carpet on the stairs.
Yeah.
Like, what's all the sticky stuff on
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
After he cleaned up the wet bandits, he just got down there and left, wipe on.
Oh, yeah. What damage does he do to the
Yeah,
house?
and how long do you think it actually took him to actually clean up all of that?
Well, 'cause it's
an
just
hour,
broken glass.
just like it took him to put everything there. It's just a
Yeah,
solid
it was.
hour.
He went to the church.
It was 7
with
o'clock.
the old guy.
Yes.
at
7 o'clock when the church. I counted
my
the bells.
ADHD could never.
So I counted the bells. I was like 7, and so for him to run from the church to home, let's just say respectfully, 10 minutes to get home, right? And they're gonna be there at 9. So he goes there. He has a map. Like he organized all that shit already of what he wanted to do with his antics. And he did it with crayons or something. And then he set it all up. And then he had time to microwave mac and cheese. Didn't eat it. Didn't eat
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
That's the true travesty
Put
of
out
the whole
the
movie.
place settings.
That looked
and-
like a really good plate of mac and cheese
yeah,
too.
really. I was,
Like it was like
Put a little like panko chips on top of that. Maybe you got some like maybe some like the not instant bacon, but like bacon bits, and then microwave it so you get a little bit. That's all you need. Just get a little crisp.
maybe
You know
grate
what?
some Parmesan cheese.
Okay, yeah. You know what I like about those dish mac and cheese in the microwave ones? When you get the little bit of the crusty mac
Yeah.
on the edge,
brown-
and you
the
scoop
brown.
it. Yes,
Oh,
little burnt,
mess.
just rub it off,
Best.
and just lick it between the fork. Oh
And of
god,
course, like a nice glass of milk next to it. I was like,
I can still drink milk by itself, and I love it. I will drink milk.
I didn't know that was the thing people can't do. I mean, I knew it was the thing people can't do,
Yeah.
but like, fuck it.
Like
I pour extra milk in
yeah.
my cereal. So like if
So you
it,
just
I
drink
just
it?
fucking chug
Yeah.
like half a gallon of milk. when
I
I'm
used to
done.
just throw away the milk. It just hear me out. I did that.
Some people are wasteful.
Yeah, that's truly what it is. I was like, "Pff, what's waste anyway? But now I'll drink it. But do you just drink milk by itself, Megan? Yeah. It's, what?
wait, by itself, like not with like a little
Correct.
cookie
You just
or.
got a cup of milk.
I mean, I don't know if I do that,
What?
I don't go out of my way for it.
but like if I have like a couple cookies, I'll take a whole
course,
last
of course,
glass
of course.
of milk.
Exactly.
I could just pour milk and just drink it. I don't need to eat it with anything.
So you're
but are
a
you,
psychopath.
I am a sociopath. True.
According to cinema.
Are you a 1%, 2%, or whole?
Oh,
Well, I like whole.
Whole lactate.
Okay. Okay, that's not bad. It's a little thick. I like whole.
I can't drink a glass of like almond milk or some shit like that.
I could do that. I prefer not. You gotta shake it
Like
up.
just
'cause
to
it's-
drink by itself.
I can do it. I won't, but I can do it. Like 2%.
So can I, but I won't.
I can
We're
kill
all
somebody,
capable.
but I won't. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't. Yeah. If I had nothing to drink and I had almond silk for some reason, I would drink it. But you know what's really good is chocolate milk, but it's the like the
I
silk
don't even
version.
know where you're going with this.
Yeah.
No.
Or like
Chocolate
even
silk.
no, there's that. I don't even know what the dairy is.
the one with the cow on it.
But they have the glass bottles,
Mm-hmm.
and at the stores you can get the little half-gallon glass bottle, and then they have the little
Bougie.
glass bottles. But they have chocolate milk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Strawberry milk, and there's an orange one too. But I'm not man enough to try
Fanta?
it. But I just want to
Maybe
see.
it's like an orange creamsicle type of flavor.
That's what I'm hoping it tastes like. So
but not like an orange juice.
the problem is though, like it's the glass thing, and you pay like an extra like $3 for the glass. I'm like, I think I'm supposed to like recycle this or some shit, but I don't know where to go, so I just end up spending
So you just smash it.
$4 more. Yeah.
You just throw it out in the street.
I'm like Oppenheimer. I just throw it into the corner of the room to see where all the random
Yeah,
pieces
where it
land.
shatters.
Yeah.
Do you know what I don't like about how there's those the Pillsbury like the what are the spiral things called again?
Cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls. So they have the regular glazed ones, but around Christmas, Thanksgiving time, they have the orange ones. Oh my fucking god, the orange ones are so good.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
What are your thoughts on like a whiskey and eggnog?
I'm fine with that.
Hell yeah!
I'm fine with that.
Mal and I. Okay, Miles.
Shout out to your
an
friend, Mal.
exterior friend, not part of. Anyway,
Exterior?
I
I know
don't
who she
know.
is.
Oh my God. Anyway.
Ex-friend? What did she do to you?
No, she's my best friend.
She's my best friend. She a real bad bitch.
Bought a sous vide.
Real hot girl shit.
That rap shit.
Yeah.
No, Mal bought a sous vide, so we've been pasteurizing eggs.
Wait, she bought a Subi?
Sous vide.
Oh,
Sous
thank
vide.
God.
Or
I was like,
sous
she
vide.
bought a car and she wanted to pasteurize.
This is brought to you by Subaru.
Yeah. Go to Outback's website or Outback. Go to
Outback
Subaru
Steakhouse.
if you're buying an Outback or a crossover. Use the promo code.
But yeah, no, we've been making eggnog, and I got the Bum Dew banana rum, and then we tried it with this Cask and Crew walnut toffee whiskey. Oh, it is so good.
Did you say Bumadoo?
No, I think it's called Bum Dew.
Oh, Bumdoo. Okay.
Bum Dew.
Okay. Eggnog is so thick by itself.
Yeah.
Like that's
But
like
it has to be homemade. I can't not do the store bought.
wow. Way to be
Important.
pretentious,
Oh,
Megan.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Jeez, you think you know somebody?
Thanks.
Freaking
Megan. I love it.
yeah.
That's how
up
it's
in her
done.
mansion, up
Yeah.
on fucking.
Thanks for being so accurate.
Hey Mel, is that is that
Wow.
homemade? I don't want it if it's not.
You say it so matter of fact.
What's this bullshit? Shattered.
What is
Hey,
this
that's
glass? It's like an upgrade when she's
Yeah.
beating up the dude. He's just slashing glass against his face.
Whenever
I like-
Mal makes a drink and then Megs tries it and doesn't like it, she just throws it in her face. That way Mal knows.
What
that
is
she
this
messed up.
shit? This isn't pasteurized long. I need 2 more minutes. I don't know if that makes
Do
a
this
difference.
because
I
I
don't,
love
know, I don't
you.
even know.
I'm sorry.
No, lick it off.
Get
my
back in the
face.
kitchen. Did you say lick it off my face or lick it off?
Like
Lick it
have
off?
them lick it off.
Well,
All right.
I don't
Well, you know
wanna
what you do
do
is
that
you
joke
call
anymore.
your cats in, and then you're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, Mochi,"
Yes.
and then
I'm
hey,
turned on. That's all I know.
she's in the back smoking a cigarette. Like, yeah, just keep going, there, kitty, kitty. Go. One more.
It's like exfoliating, like
Exactly,
skin.
exactly. With that fucking real like sandpaper
But yes.
tongue.
Gross.
Eggnog and whiskey.
Okay, well you go way further than that. I just like the Jack Daniels with the green label with the eggnog.
Oh, so you're boring. Okay.
I don't
You bore me.
I don't like
You're
trying
boring
things.
and sad
I just like
and poor.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's not
that's
poor.
true.
He's not poor. He's not poor. but
No,
he's-
you're
he is-
definitely not.
He is alone and sad. He is alone and sad.
That's true.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
makes you poor.
Yeah.
A peasant.
I'm like Kevin
You
and his
poor-
dad mixed together. No, but I can't spend money to get 40,
You're like if
40
Kevin's
47
dad
people
were-
to go fly
You're
first
like
class to.
if Kevin's dad were to actually live alone and not have the family he has.
There you go. Yeah, you feel sad and alone as opposed to just alone. Yeah.
And then really quick about the buying all those tickets and stuff. What about them saying like choose any seat you want? I was like, what is that how that works?
Some airlines do like Southwest is like that, right?
At the time?
Well, I don't know at the time.
That's what I wrote. Take whatever's free because that's what the lady said. Take whatever seats open. That's what I said. Thanks
It's
a lot.
amazing, folks.
Thanks a lot,
Brandon
9/11.
actually realized one of his stupid notes meant that he always makes. And like, I wrote
It was a callback to himself.
"Ask
from
the bear."
himself.
I don't know what that means in this
the
movie.
bear.
There's not even
Exactly.
any animals in this, but
Yeah.
that's I wrote it.
And then as we're done, oh, the bear, the guy that's the power bottom. Yes, that's good shit. The cop never announces himself when he goes to the house.
I was
He's
gonna
just
say that.
slamming
He's
on
like-
the door.
Like
Hey,
not
no-
saying like
no-
Chicago police.
Yeah, no fucking kid here. Fucking
There's no one here.
yeah. And how nonchalant those guys were when she calls the police department. You know, family safety, and he's just eating
Yeah,
a fucking
got hyper
donut.
on too.
Yeah. Because she's still on the phone.
Yeah.
Is that she'll help you in a second, and he just puts her back online. Let's see.
One of my bits is when Catherine O'Hara is like, "Somebody there, pick up."
I like when she's like, there was like, what's it even?
Yeah,
She doesn't even know.
The face that she makes when she's trying to call people and she's not getting her way. Catherine O'Hara, that is. She goes, like she kind of does this little like sort of whine.
Get it?
face.
You're in love with her. Jesus,
Oh my
relax.
god, it was so good. It was so brief too.
You know, what I don't remember because I must have been dozing off when I was watching it.
People's names.
The old man and the old lady, which she trades the
He says the whole man.
yeah, random old guy one and random old lady two.
Yeah. In the store. Which
No,
ones?
No,
at the airport.
where
Okay.
it's like,
Oh, yeah,
please
yeah, yeah.
here's my watch, please.
From a mother to a mother.
She gave her 1990s so much shit.
Yeah.
$500, a fake Rolex, tickets to something else, a necklace and earrings. I'm like, holy shit, lady! If that was today money, that's probably like $2,000.
Was the original script the old couple actually died while they were waiting for the next flight, so they never got to see their family ever again. So kind of
Is that
put
like
a little
the,
downer
is
on
that the post credit scene?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's just,
It's the camera's pulling in on the two old people.
it's
They're
a
waiting.
freeze frame of Kevin and the mom hugging. It said old couple at airport is dead now.
No, you see them getting wheeled away.
Never met their family.
and
for Christmas.
And then their family died in a train crash.
Yeah. They took the same shuttle to the other airport and then it crashed and they all burned.
This actually is incongruent with planes, trains, and automobiles.
Exactly.
That's why John Candy was there.
Yep.
I can see it.
Universe.
When Kevin screams when the old man like, I'm not afraid anymore, and the old man's like there, which you would think you would
I
see
also
that
like
old
how
man.
he just like scoots up in the middle of the night with his shovel. Like that's his personality. Shovel in the bucket.
This could also be like 6 in the evening because this is like winter,
That is true.
so it gets dark earlier. But my thought is this: if he's like, I'm not afraid anymore, and like you would think he would still see that old man because there's no gate in front of his place.
Yeah.
It was old
That's
man.
just movie
he's
magic.
behind, I understand. He's behind the brake, like
Even like the camera was like looking left to right, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden he just
he's just there. And then they do the shot again. He's standing there like what? But then he screams right, like and runs inside. I've seen many videos of people that when they scream so hard that they like pass out, right? Because they're screaming so much that they lose like oxygen. They
out
lose
of their chest.
I do that. Well, I gets like if I laugh too abruptly or whatever, it gets a little dim. Like,
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
come
yeah. There's
SARS.
there's a
Yeah.
video I was watching of this dude. So Megan, do you know what popping off means?
No.
Okay, so when like you can use it kind of in a lot of contexts, but the way I'm using it right now is when people are playing video games and they win, they pop off because they're excited, like yeah, and like in your face.
Oh,
And
it's like one guy who got like a bajillion% on Guitar Hero. He goes, puts his
let's fucking go. yeah, exactly. A pop off. So I was watching a video of Super Smash Brothers players, and this one guy beat another guy. It's Hungry Box beat somebody else, and he was about to pop off, but the other guy popped off for him, even though he lost. A pop off is a good thing, like that. So he popped off for the other guy, and he was screaming so much and he was like about to faint, but they're actually friends. But he grabbed him, and you can see his legs kind of like wobble. He was gonna fucking go if he wasn't able to grab, because Hungry Box didn't know what was going on. Then he probably was like face planted over this box. But like thinking about it, I don't know if I've ever been that like.
Well, it's like also those videos where everyone's in like those slingshot rides.
Yeah, and
And
then
like
pass out.
everyone's like, yeah.
Yeah. And then they have to wake up again.
But that's kind of hurt too, because they're
Yeah.
getting jostled
The fucking
around in that
neck's
thing.
going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But that is very factual, because you scream the whole way up, and it's just like that's what 6 seconds straight, but you're just screaming,
Yeah.
and then also I don't know if altitude has anything. I mean, you are going higher. I don't know if it's gonna get that thin, going like 200 feet
Well,
up.
like, geez, you would lose at the very top. You'd be all floaty.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
So that's,
Also, speaking of the screams in Home Alone, do you guys also find it comforting that the screams just have a little bit of peak in them?
the what has the what?
Like the audio peak when Kevin screams and when Marv screams, like
I'm trying to
there's
excuse your poor audio skills because we're not here for it.
I will scream.
Oh, we peaked a couple many
yeah.
times already.
It's
yeah.
mostly me laughing or
Yeah.
clapping.
When we were talking about all the brothers, I mean, we all of our lines lit up like red.
Yeah.
Like it was, but it's fine. I mean, I edit it out. Like I put it in the peak, the limiter, and so
Gotcha.
it brings it down.
But do you guys also find that comforting? Or I don't know.
I didn't even notice, to be honest. Yeah, I
Like
didn't
when
notice
he's like, I'm not afraid anymore. And just and then it's like you hear that little bit
Distortion?
of fuzz.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't notice, but I can look back, because that's only like fucking 30 minutes in the movie, so like I can really, because it's only what, an hour 40, like
Yeah.
if that. The second one's just about 2 hours, so it's
Yeah.
not like a big difference in the two.
It felt longer though.
Thank
Felt
you.
a lot
That's
longer.
what she said. Let's see. Well, so she's waiting at the airport, right? And because the family's like, okay, we're gonna go over here. You're gonna stay here and hopefully get another flight, which I thought was a dick move by the dad. But I understand that, maybe to be with his
I mean, he
kids.
wanted her to go too. Like, hey, there's nothing we can do right now. Let's just go relax at the hotel.
Yeah, until Friday.
And he's
we
like,
can take
I
the flight.
paid for everyone. I'm going to enjoy just a little bit with what I have.
Yeah.
Before looking for my actual biological son.
But I still feel like
Were they just gonna be miserable in France if Kevin was there too? Because they seem fucking miserable already.
probably.
Watching French, It's a Wonderful
What
Life.
were they gonna do? Were they
Or
just
they-
gonna like be in the hotel for the whole time?
Yeah,
They
they
like
should've-
walk across that bridge with it snowing and be all French out
Would
there.
it be snowing in France?
Huh?
Does France get snow?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, it does, and something's got to give. So I'm assuming that's for real.
For real.
Rural.
So for
Rural.
But my question is, so she's gonna wait in that airport for days, right? Which I don't know if that's allowed anymore. But
It's only what?
2
3 days?
Two days. Yeah. What could you possibly do for 2 days? Like looking at it now, at least I have a phone. I can plug it in an outlet. I can fiddle on a Reddit or whatever. What are you gonna do for 2
But she was flying places too.
Trying to.
Remember, she went to I went to Dallas, I went to this. I went to that. I'm like, where am I?
I thought she went to. Oh, you're right. Yeah, she went to, then to Scranton, I think.
something like
and the guy's like, Scranton, like which is that Ohio? Scranton, Pennsylvania.
That's where the office is.
That's I knew the name, but I just okay. And I just that whole endeavor that she did. She gets home, and 5 minutes later, the family gets there.
That's kind of
That's
Yeah,
sad.
that's a dick move.
Well, not
I mean,
only-
like as soon as they left, we're like, oh wait, no, we have flights. Oh, should we tell her? I don't know.
Yeah,
She already made this like grand exit.
well,
and,
no,
like,
but that's the flight that she
didn't
they
want to
all
wait for
waited
it. Yeah, she didn't want to wait for it.
So she went
or
on.
what
Her,
if like
she
they
went
came
on her
back
adventure for 2
after
days?
She went on the commute with John Candy, and they're like, hey, Kate, and she's not there. Like, oh shit.
Because they're murderers. It's the poka
Yeah.
your sternum. And we sacrifice your body into
to the
our
poker
Lord and
gods.
Savior, Satan.
Yeah.
But but what sucks though is like I probably would have been pissed if I did all that stuff and then I get there pretty much the exact same time as my family did. Like fuck, I stayed up for 62 hours and you guys just got to hang out and watch your French wonderful life, and I just get here now. I stink like shit. She had to stink like shit.
Oh, yeah.
With that thick jacket, all that shit she's wearing, she had to
Ooh.
stink.
All of that odor just
Yeah.
absorbed.
Airport odor, like I feel filthy after I leave an airport. Like an airline in general. I don't wash my hands in the plane because it's recycled water. Like I ain't fucking with that. Like I'll just
Remind me to never touch you.
I'll have hand
Why would you share
sanitizer.
that with me?
Hand sanitizer or something like that, or just lick my
It's better
hands.
if I do it now.
Yep.
Yeah, lick my hands, and that's cleaner than using the water inside there. That's what I heard.
Or you ask them for a soda and just wash
Yeah.
your hands in Sprite.
No, I'll just I'll get a soda water.
Yeah.
With no flavor, and then I'll ask for a side of
I
lime.
have ginger ale. That'll work.
Yeah, close
Yeah.
enough. Let's see here.
You have any eggnog?
Have either of you ever been on ice?
On ice?
Like skated? Megan, I'll start with you since Mike's thinking.
No.
No? Yeah? Like you were skating or you just
I ice skated, broom ball.
What's broom ball?
It's
Is that like hockey with brooms?
hockey with brooms and shoes on
Oh.
ice.
That seems a little more
Sounds
dangerous. Yeah, it sounds because you're
But
on shoes.
but to, I'm guessing allude with what you're gonna say is yes, it fucking hurts.
Yeah, I've fallen on ice, absolutely.
Yeah.
You have not, Mike?
No.
It does.
Like
fucking
on
hurt.
like on a lake? No.
No, just in general. Like even an ice rink.
Did you ever get rescued from a lake when you
I rescued
broke?
that dog where I like smashed the ice with my hands.
Shut the
and
fuck
I went
up.
out to it.
You're in your boxers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in Russia, just tearing that
In
shit up.
boxers, but then like the hat with the ear flaps. That's what I was always wearing.
I skated
I was
on
going
ice.
to do that polar plunge, so I was already going to go in anyway. So.
And so
dude,
you
it's
go
so
to
nice.
cannonball and the ice too thick and just
break my coccyx.
right on your tailbone, shattered. If you break your tailbone, you're not gonna sit for
Are you
like
talking about that
a month.
video where like he jumps from the deck? Or
Yeah, I know,
that
the
white guy. Yeah, just like whips his head back too. I'm like, oh, not only are you getting whiplash, you broke your asshole. Like fuck. But I've skated on ice, and it's only after I've rollerbladed before and stuff. Not rollerbladed, that's a brand. I've
Brink.
inline skated.
Who gives a shit?
Well, I don't ask for Kleenexes. I ask for tissues because Kleenex is a company. Anyway, don't say, I know you. I feel like you want to say something. But anyway, I skated. That is, and it was pretty much the same thing as inline skating. Like
I've skated.
just slightly.
I skated.
Have I skated?
I've ice skated. It's just hard to say.
Okay. But falling on it, I feel like it did hurt more because it's cold, so I don't feel the pain immediately. And then when I do feel the pain, I might have saw you after I had gone. Like I fell on my right side, so my knee had a ball of like the liquid, like it filled up. Because I've had that on my elbow from skating, and it's called a swellbo. So this is called a swollen.
I think I'll never have to experience
sweet.
that.
Sweet. But then on the right side, it was red, like for months. Like I don't know if I just killed the nerves in that temporarily, but like it was just there, and it's not. I just want to show you my legs. But
Those very short shorts you're wearing, by the way.
I was gonna wear my short ones. These are 7-inch. I was gonna wear my 5s. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of thigh. But there's just
It's in your direction, Mike.
yeah. Well, that's why that's the mating ritual that I have. I sit wider legged, and you see the bulge. Let's see here. So, Mike, what do you have any? I still have more notes. What is something about this movie that stands out to you?
Well, let's talk about the two funniest dudes in this movie.
Okay.
Little Joseph Marciano Pesci
I feel like you made that middle name
and
up, but
Daniel
Danielson.
Danielson.
Daniel Day Stern.
Daniel.
Which one do you think is funnier?
Oh, Stern.
For sure.
100%, dude.
For sure. McGregor.
So good.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Yeah. Oh, he's an idiot.
Oh my
Does it so well. Anything he's been in where he has to be like a dumbass, so good.
I will give it to you that he is funnier in part 2. Like with the sticky hand, just
Yeah.
he's stealing everybody walks by just stealing something like.
I just love like even like little sound effects like zing, zing.
The woman's butt and stuff like that too. She smacks him like, you deserve that. But oh god, yeah, he's such a fucking goob too. But he has that face. He kind of like he makes me think of like he would have been Shaggy, but as an adult, right?
Yeah.
Like he had to put Scooby down. He had to get a real job, so he started thieving, and he still smokes his reefer, of course. But
Although funny enough, the
hello.
thing I think about him most is the hot ice from. Is that Rookie of the Year?
oh yeah,
Heat up the ice. You remember that? Okay.
No.
I do. He
guys
locks
aren't
himself in the cage.
Yeah.
And he just stays in there for the rest of the movie.
No.
Yeah, he's such a fucking.
I forgot the nose.
Oh yeah,
part
the
two.
that was the tow chest falling from the stairs.
So good. But like, who do you think got hurt more? Was it Stern or was it Pesh?
Well, his feet got fucked up. Mm-hmm. He didn't get any burns.
No.
Well, the iron wasn't hot.
So I'd say his feet, his back, his face.
face.
Well, Pesci got the top of his head, probably second, third degree burn.
3rd-degree burn. His hand, 3rd-degree
hand.
burn.
3rd-degree burn, yeah. I would think even that beanie has to have some elasticity in it.
oh, yeah.
And
So
then
that
the
melted into his
spider
skin.
and the crowbar.
That's true. Did you know for that spider scene when they put on his face, that was a real spider? They had to do that in silence.
Yeah, he couldn't yell.
Yeah, if he would have really screamed, it would have freaked out. And
Yeah.
Maybe
and
about him.
Yeah, and it wasn't a real spider on Joe Pesci, but
Where he hits it.
yeah. But I do like that.
Yeah, he probably cracked a rib.
Yeah, Marv.
Oh, for sure. Maybe even two. The way he was saying Mauve
Yeah.
made me think of in Casino.
Like his buddy.
When he's like, please don't kill my brother.
Oh.
And it makes me so sad. You're laughing at it, make it bad. Have you seen Casino? The Martin Scorsese?
Oh my God. That might be the most violent thing you ever seen in your
It's
entire life.
pretty fucked up. So
Oh, I can't wait to not watch it.
yeah. Near the end of the movie, though, Joe Pesci, he thought he was going to be a made man, but he was not.
You're mixing up movies.
I mixed up Casino and Goodfellas.
Yeah.
So Goodfellas, he was shot in the back of the head, right?
Correct.
Okay. So in Casino, they take out the brother and Pesci to the cornfield. They think they're gonna. I don't know what the fuck you think it's gonna do, right?
They just had enough of them. So they
Okay.
had to
Well,
get
I know, but what do you think they told Joe Pesci and the brother?
Oh, they're just we have to meet out here because this is the closest
Okay.
we can get to.
So they basically
As the movie goes on, they have to get progressively further and further from.
yeah, because people are reading their
'Cause, yeah.
lips and all that shit. Like, who the fuck's this guy? Who's the guy? Who's the guy? It's nobody. It's nobody. Oh, now I got water on my pants. What does he say? I know I'm mixing the movies, but it's the same guy.
That's not him.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
He is totally in Casino.
No.
Okay, fine. Anyway, so they take him out to a cornfield.
He's in Goodfellas.
Okay, so I'm mixing them up
you're
still.
You're fucking.
I also
all
feel
over
like
the
you're
place.
like
Italian
peppering like
mobsters.
mice and men in there too at some point.
Well, yeah,
You know?
at some point you're gonna get
He
taken
makes
to
it
the
like
horses.
3 movies at least.
You're gonna get taken to the horses, and you're gonna get shot in the back of the head. So they take him out to the cornfield though, and they like beat up the
Beat him to
brother
death
with a
bats
bat
and bury them
alive in a hole.
Damn.
And so
So, yeah.
Joe Pesci's like
You're
begging.
alive. I was faking it. No.
Well, he's begging. He's like, please don't hit my brother. Please. And he just cracks his skull, and then they just throw him and they beat up him more, and they throw him in the hole. Still alive, and they just bury him.
Wow.
Which
So anyway, so that guy gets beat up more than Marv and
yeah.
Yeah.
But the way he was saying Marv, I just made me think.
Mauve, oh, Mauve.
what are you doing?
Which
Maybe-
at least two ribs that he would have crushed with a crowbar.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
that
I'd,
was
say, so I'd say him over Marv.
Yeah, when the crowbar hit his chest, it was definitely like a padded pillow or something because it bounced.
or it was just like a rubber, yeah, like something.
Oh,
like
yeah.
a foam crowbar or something like that. Yeah, like, but he gets it. Oh, you freaking! You don't know what this, and he just
and
like
then
nothing happened.
let's not forget the paint cans.
But they both got
Yeah,
it.
they both
Yeah,
get
they
that.
both. Oh, yeah,
They both
that's
get
right.
it, they
So,
both get it.
but then also the marbles. No, it's both of
The
them.
micro
too.
machines.
Is that what they were?
Yeah, when they slipped on
Yes.
the base of the
Oh no,
stairs,
you know what? I'm thinking of
Which I
the
bet
marbles
hurt-
from the second one.
and they
Yeah.
fall into the hole.
I bet
Oh, that's
the,
after they get hit and they fall and they go back and they go down a whole like
Yes.
story.
No.
Yeah, dead.
it hurts his feet just to step on those as well, not just the slipping.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
because he's not wearing shoes.
Exactly.
And Joe Pesci at least is wearing shoes. Which that was beautifully choreographed, I might add. Them both like slipping at the exact. I know they didn't do that
Yes.
stunt, but like
It looked good.
that was real good.
real good.
Joe Pesci, he's saying the frickin' because he couldn't swear apparently. So he just apparently ad-libbed that. Like so he his frustration. But what do you think would hurt more, the burned hand or the burned head?
Hand.
Your hand, I think, probably has more nerve
More
endings and
senses.
stuff.
Well, but you use your hand a lot more than you use your fucking top of your head.
I know. Why are you agreeing with this?
I'm just saying. No,
Why are
I'm
you
just
guys
saying. I'm just saying.
upset at each
like
other?
you can. Put
Yeah,
on,
but I'm agreeing with you. So shut up.
you could put on a wig if it's your head at least, but with your hand you got that permanent M. And he had that in number 2, right? Yeah, you see the M for a
does
second.
he?
Yeah, but I think
So
that
me as a kid, I was like, I don't get it.
I think when he
Is that his tattoo?
Why does he have his best friend's initial in his hand?
yeah, I just love Mauve so much.
Mauve.
Let's see. When Macaulay was almost hit by the truck, they actually filmed that in reverse. Like he was standing there screaming, and then they just reversed the truck. They just shook it so that way it seemed like it slowed down.
You know what? A gag I heard was hard to do is the trash bags tearing.
Yeah.
Just to do step,
I think they had that.
step, and they.
I think they
had string
tore.
on them or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
Yeah.
Which I do like that Macaulay like he kind of looks forward like in the day. Let's see.
Same.
Dude, the lady at the register is kind of bitchy too.
Oh,
Huh?
for sure. I wrote, who the fuck are
Wait.
you to ask all these questions?
The
lady at the register.
The grocery.
When he's like,
register.
yeah.
Not the
like,
toothbrush.
I have a coupon for this. Yeah. She's like, where's your family? I've been, who the fuck are you? Like,
Who's your dad? Where do you live? Can't tell you. Why?
You're a stranger. Yeah. That's a good line. When Buzz was giving us 3 reasons, A,
A.
2,
D.
D. What a fucking idiot. Let's see here.
Going back to the van scene.
Yeah.
I like how after Kevin gave him like that face of like, ugh, which also I'm like, I feel like I do that too sometimes, even as an adult, where I don't know how to like hold back a reaction.
People have called me out on that, actually. They're like, you're not into that. I'm like,
like-
oh, is it on my fucking written across my
Like
fucking
this.
forehead?
But then, like, Joe Pesci's like, he looked at me funny. Oh, let's see what house he's in. And, like, he's being followed, but he's like,
He's
why
being
is he
stalked.
It's like,
Yeah.
why is he being all weird? It's like, I knew something was up. I was like, maybe because you guys are following him and you're
They went
Two
chasing
creepy
him.
fucking dudes in the van.
He
Yeah.
turned and looked at him like,
Yeah.
but the car is running, the vehicle's running, and
Yeah.
he just saw you, but now you're behind him. But yeah, then he starts
It's
running.
like, why is he running? It's like,
You're chasing him in a fucking
I can think
van.
of Buzz reasons why.
Yeah, it's fucked. Let's see here.
They are punctual because he said, like, we'll be here around 9, and they're there, like, exactly at 9.
Right.
Go eat dinner.
The groceries were $19.83 for everything that he was getting. You're not getting that now.
I spend fucking $50 every time I go to Albertsons on bullshit, and it makes me angry every time.
Daniel Stern said shit
Yes.
when the shoe fell off
Yes.
from the dog. Where's the dog, mind you? There's a dog fucking... There's the
There
dog.
was a dog.
Yeah, until Kevin, right?
Well, the family just probably couldn't take care of it.
Yeah, they had to snuff it out, right? Like Max from Terminator 2.
Yep.
Or maybe the dog was like, this house won't take care of me.
What's wrong with Wolfie?
Wolfie's fine. Where are you? So his shoe comes off. The shoe comes off. He goes shit, and then he grabs it. I was like, sweet.
I didn't know.
Yeah, so he said shit. Well, I mean,
Is it PG
Haha,
or
take
G?
that,
it's,
Disney.
I think it's PG.
PG.
Let's see here. Yeah, Disney, you fucking assholes. So sell her soul to the devil. So she says, like, I'll sell my soul to the devil just to get back to see my kid. I'll sell the devil to himself. And I thought, wow, way to gender the devil, Catherine O'Hara. The devil could easily be a woman
Yeah.
or non-binary. Like, wow, way to not be progressive
I mean,
in the
did
90s.
you really think that, or are you just inserting that just for the sake of?
I think Brandon's just saying that.
I'm just being-
Material.
just being a
Silly.
shit. But she did say himself. John Candy and Catherine O'Hara. So they, from what I read, is that their lines were never actually scripted. So like when they're in the van talking, when he's you brought it up, like that's just them riffing, because they
That's
were
amazing,
They were
dude.
They worked together in the what is that stuff? Improv. They improv together in Canada, and so they already had like a friendship prior. So every time they were together in a scene, they just were just making it up. And so John Hughes and Chris Columbus were like, yeah, just fucking do it. And so they
It's
did.
amazing.
Because they didn't have lines for Candy, because it was like
Right,
it
it
was,
was
a
all-
last second
yeah.
thing, and so you just do it. And so knowing that in that truck scene alone, where he's like, oh, he got better, 6 weeks, like that whole line, that whole thing, and she's like, let's just not talk about it. I was like, well, you brought it up. Like I just was laughing so hard, like just their chemistry alone. Like
Yeah.
he could have been the dad, a much better dad, mind you, more lovable dad. John Hurd, that
Yeah.
asshole. He's just an asshole in everything he's in now. He's just a fucking dick.
Well, he passed away not too long ago.
That's sad, yes, but
What's he the biggest asshole in? Big?
But also because since Uncle Buck
Yeah,
was
he's
before
a
Home
dick.
Alone 1 and 2, wouldn't they think like, oh, hey, let's put Uncle Buck into this franchise? But maybe that's why too.
well, was Uncle?
Well, so if I can posit a theory, he's like too good of a character or an act or whatever
To be
too
that
big of a force to be
yeah.
just a side character dad that doesn't
No,
do
that's
anything.
true.
He definitely stole those scenes, like with what he was doing.
That's what I'm
like, yeah, the book. No, we sold like 600 copies. I guess.
Very big and commercial.
Yeah, it's good. What were you gonna say, Megan? I thought you were looking at notes room.
No.
Okay, good. Let's see here. That guy played Santa. He recently had cancer. The guy that played Santa, and he was GoFunding
yeah.
to fund like his cancer treatment.
That sucks.
And like some celebrities gave money, like Steve Carell gave like $25,000, which if he was, I think he was asking for $400,000, which obviously Steve Carell.
Is that the
could
guy
just-
from Armageddon?
I think so.
Big what is his name? Rock? No. I
V?
can't remember.
Paper.
That's what it is.
Yeah, his friend Skizzers. Yeah. But yeah, he got the money, so he's going through the treatment now. But I mean, you think about it, like that sucks, because that's what like GoFundMe pretty much all is. People needing help with like medical stuff, because here in the United States, it's lavish amounts of money to do this stuff. But you go to Europe, you go to the UK, it's far cheaper. Have you seen the videos of people in like Europe, like, hey, how much do you think it costs in the United States
yeah.
to have, to give birth? I don't know, like $1,000 max.
Yeah.
No, it's like $12,000. Like, and then
Above?
yeah, even the time off that they get in Europe, they'll get like 6 months. Over here, what do they get? Like
Whoa.
3 months or something like that.
I
max?
believe there's no guarantee.
And their work days are not stressful like a 9 to 5. It's like
it's
they
4
have,
10s.
Yeah, and then I think they also have like
I
a
think you
lunch
guys are
break
just making stuff up.
in
I think
between.
you're making stuff up. Yeah,
I think it all
I think you're
depends
made
on.
up.
I think
Yeah.
I think it all depends
I don't
on
think you're
on the
real.
country. But yeah,
You're right. You're right. I'd rather work 4/10s than 5/8s.
my mom used to work 4/10s. She had every Friday off.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Stupid lady.
Would you rather have a Friday off or a Monday off?
Huh?
Would you
Oh,
like-
I love Mondays off.
I'd
Actually,
rather have Monday too. Megan?
I don't mind working a
I
Friday.
already have Fridays off, so I just.
Wow.
Wow.
Humble
Well, no,
brag.
I work Sunday through Thursday, so
Ew.
it's not really.
I
work
take that
Sundays.
back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ew.
Wow, what a jerk. Ooh.
Yeah. No, never mind. You can
Yeah, I
have
take that back. Yeah, keep that
I just
shit.
like Sunday. Well, one, because there's football games and you don't have to wake up early next morning. Two, if you go to football games, you don't have to wake up the next morning. So it's always nice. And everyone else, all those suckers are going back to work on Monday. I'm like, not today, everybody. Not today.
As you wake up
Yeah.
at 12:30 in the
Yeah.
afternoon,
Wasted day.
naked, sweating.
Actually, in that case, yeah, I'd prefer Monday to have off because I don't have to deal with fucking traffic.
That's fair. That's fair.
Bingo.
Let's see here. It says 7 p.m., roughly 2 hours to set up the house. No fucking way. Like,
No way.
Yeah, there's no way.
It
you did
would
all
have
that.
taken me maybe 2 hours to put together the plan.
The map. Yeah. To think like, okay, and that map didn't have it didn't layer. Like it wasn't like, hey, second story is this.
Yeah,
First,
it
it was
was
just
all, like,
one
one
flat
story.
map. I was like, who the fuck?
Yeah.
That's what you get for an 8-year-old kid, right? Fucking
That's what you
idiot.
get.
Let's see here.
Crayons my ass.
I know. When he was saying Martin, we think casino. I read that Joe Pesci actually bit. Okay, so Macaulay at the end when they hang him up on that hook, and he's like, I'm gonna start with this one. He actually bit Macaulay's finger in one of the takes, and it actually caused blood. And he's scarred. Like so, there's a scar there to this day. Like Macaulay was like, at the time he cried and stuff like that. Pesci apologized, but
Damn.
but they didn't. They noticed they cut away. Like when he went to because that was the final take they did.
I mean, that's kind of on. Well, it's on him and the director.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
stop there.
Wasn't-
Yeah,
and then
or don't even bite. Just go and
Yeah.
stop. Don't and like you know what I mean.
I think he was just a little curious about what a human tastes like.
Yep.
Yeah, his friend Army
You can
Hammer knows all about it.
Yep.
Yeah. That fucking weirdo.
Yeah. The old man actually hits him with the shovel because he was afraid for Macaulay Culkin's safety.
Yeah, he's trying to save Macaulay's life.
Well, it's all method acting because,
Yeah.
right, that was the whole thing is that, Joe Pesci never met up with Macaulay Culkin until that scene because he wanted to scare him.
They were never in any scenes together if you really think about it. Dun dun dun.
Are they even in this movie?
They did share the same frame in a couple times.
Well, no, according to Brandon's logic, he could be in 3 different movies at once.
Sure.
I mean, what do you want me to do? It's the science behind it all. It's not me.
They're robbing the house to become a made man. That's all I know.
Yeah.
That's all Brandon knows.
Well, once you're a made man, I mean, you're a made man. Like nobody can fuck
You're
with you then.
man-made as
Yeah.
a made man.
Yeah. The last couple notes I've already kind of talked about. It says I wrote Catherine O'Hara's got a stink, right? And then
Got to stink, right? Like, who are you verifying
Right?
with?
wait, what's the deal?
You're willing to check, but
Yeah.
Please, fellas, don't you think Catherine O'Hara is going to stink a little bit?
the deal?
What's
What's the deal? Yeah, what's the deal?
I was gonna do. You know how the next door neighbor has like that voice, like, well, I was gonna be all creepy with it. Remember how we would do like the old man, like, or well, what do you want me to do? Fuck him in the ass. And but like with the old man, I was gonna like I wanted, but now that I've sneezed those few times, I can't really do the same voice. But I was gonna be super creepy with that old man. But then the last note is 3 boys, 2 girls. God damn, they got busy.
Oh, I'm sorry. One of the big notes I forgot to say, and I didn't even look them up or list them. Fucking the GOAT like soundtrack to this fucking movie. Like all those amazing Christmas songs.
Dude.
Like those are just what I think of Christmas. Like
Yes.
those versions and stuff like that.
Yes. And then
Drifters,
even,
Duck
I would
Air.
even say in that regard, I personally like Home Alone 2 soundtrack because of that.
All right. You know what? This Home Alone 1 bashing. I'm just tired of it.
Yeah, Megan.
Megan.
Jeez.
No,
Yeah.
it's really good. Even like coming out of the
No,
church.
but yes.
Like, I'm
Yes.
fucking pumped. Let's fucking
Well, that's what John Williams, right?
But that
these
was like,
robbers up.
but even like the first one was like, "Ba-doom," but like that's so iconic. Just like,
Ba-doom,
yeah, and then the aftershave, like,
Yeah.
like it's so fitting.
The because I believe John Williams wrote that. Like that's like his like. Oh,
Oh,
my
dude,
god,
that was so fun
That might be-
watching live. Just
Well, he's obviously one
Wait,
of
do
the,
you go every year? Or you just gone once?
once.
Okay, that's nice.
he's obviously one of the more popular composers that we've ever had. And when you look at even now with like who's the guy that did the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo?
Trent Reznor,
Yeah, like he's very popular too.
Hans Zimmer,
Hans Zimmer,
Johansson,
the guy from
Gore.
what's
the
his
fuck's his name?
the redhead from
Danny Elfman.
Danny Elfman. Thank you. It what was it? Oingo Boingo. That was the band he was in. That song about little girls. That's a little rough.
Oh, which one's that one?
His I like little girl, like something like that, like and they like, you know what? Just keep talking. I'll play it for a second.
Oh, I don't
It's-
think we want to do that.
No. It's not like it's.
You're gonna get
I believe it's an
copyrighted.
innocent song, but it's just like when you look at it now,
You
it's
believe?
like, oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't
You talking
know.
about like
what
the classic one, like the "Thank Heaven for Little Girls"? No, okay.
No.
That's creepy.
I've been recently
Yeah.
playing the more of the Untouchables soundtrack again. The whole thing, God, so fucking good.
Why are you so obsessed
I
with
don't
that
know
one?
why. Weird Science is there. Dead Man's Party. Okay, here's what little girls.
Are you allowed to play this on there?
So not the most.
I mean, if we're
I'm
talking
a little
about
squirmish right now.
statutory rape in songs, like
Yeah.
there's a whole
well, there's
goddamn
that.
list.
What's that Christmas one where it's like the girl's trying to leave and he's like, no, you better stay.
Oh, baby, it's cold
Maybe it's
outside.
cold
That's
outside.
cold outside. Okay, because I know they redid
Oh,
that
even
sort of.
Oh yeah, that was
they made it
fucking
more
terrible.
Yeah, it was
PC.
really bad. Yeah, it was John Legend, I think.
John Legend.
Yeah, very
I
cringe.
really can't stay.
Baby, it's
well, baby,
cold
if you gotta
outside.
go, you gotta go. I'll order you an Uber.
I'll get you a new one.
They just
got
end the
to
song
go
there. It's
away.
like,
I don't want no accusations. Sorry.
Let's hug, but I'll hover my hands around you.
Yeah,
Like, oh my
we'll
God.
side hug. We'll side hug so that we're not touching genitals.
Maybe a high five. Like, oh my god, this song. It's
No pat on the
fucking-
butt.
Yeah, so pandering and
Yeah,
terrible.
well, it's,
But I mean, it's fucking the Beatles. Like, she was just 17. You know what I mean? Like, my Sharona. Like, come on, guys.
yeah, little
It's
girls,
a whole ass category, but whatever.
a whole ass
Whole ass.
category.
Not even a half an ass. Whole
No,
ass.
yeah, exactly. So I like this movie. To me, it is a classic too. I do value 2 a little more.
Who says it's not?
What do you mean?
I do. No, I'm kidding.
I say it's not. So fuck you, dude. No, it's. I would say this is probably one of my more favorite Christmas movies. I know when we did those 4 a couple years ago, which was National Lampoon's Holiday, Gremlins, and
Why didn't we do this one? Because it wasn't streaming?
at the time, correct.
Yeah.
And then we did
God bless Disney.
yeah.
Aren't they just great?
Yeah, man, they are the best. Firing thousands
War
of people.
flashbacks.
Yeah. Megan's got PTSD. Yeah, she used to work for Disney.
She can't talk
Were
about
you a
that.
character? No, you weren't a character, but you.
I just worked at the downtown Disney EMC at one point, and then I worked in the park at another point, and
At one point, did you enjoy it?
I was gonna go. I had 2 jokes there. I was gonna go 2 ways. I was gonna go, oh, you played Belle, right? Just to be nice. And then I was gonna say, oh, you played the Beast. That was super mean, so I didn't say it.
Thinking about Beauty and the Beast real quick.
that would be the shortest beast that they would have. All right,
Well, you don't even need to. You don't need to wear a mask. Your hair is so like.
I'm beast.
Fucker.
Beast post transformation.
Yeah.
I like to think. So.
Well, if you think
Belle,
about it,
it's me.
Belle was ready to fuck that dude even as a beast.
Fuck, I would
was,
too.
She was ready to raw dog that red dick so hard. And even if he didn't become a human, she was like, dude, I'm gonna fuck this.
It's like, I mean, I guess I gotta fuck a dog. You know?
I gotta fuck this.
I'm gonna fuck this dog so hard tonight.
lion,
it's
beast?
gonna be real fun.
Yeah, she's got to be in the bestiality.
Wanna fuck this dog all night. Sorry.
It's okay.
So did you audition as Bill at one point?
You know what? I didn't get it, and you know
They're
it's
racist, I
fucking
get it.
Racist, sexist, haters.
Haters.
Yeah.
They had their haterade that morning, and
Wait, hold on. Did you guys see that video? I guess there's a restaurant on Broadway that everyone goes to, and everyone there is a fucking
Oh, is it
singer.
the one dude who sang
The
every
fucking
role?
dude sang everything. Oh, so good.
That was good. The first time I played it, and I was like, I'm just gonna leave it at that because
because it was so good, or
it's too much energy for me.
oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
But I like musicals, but if I were to just sit there and eat, no.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'd be pissed if I'm
like-
there to just eat and people come in like la 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 and they're singing. I'm like, God damn
Or
it, I
if I'm
can't eat
trying
this
to, like-
roast beef ever in quiet.
Well, I mean, if you're going to the restaurant known for that stuff, like that's what you're in for. Like, can we agree on that?
Okay, so
I will
we'll tell our
wholeheartedly-
party. Okay, as soon as we enter this restaurant, we are not going to go into any conversations. Just small talk.
I wholeheartedly disagree.
All right, there's not 9 people singing the chorus the entire time you're eating, but all right.
They're singing a Rent every time you come in there, or just West Side Story.
It's just sing-songing the whole Les Mis.
Whatever it is. I mean, I would never go in, knowing that though. I wouldn't go into a place like that. Like, there's just no way. I'd be miserable. You'd probably
It
be
was
happy.
talented. He was very talented. I did enjoy
You're a
it.
hater.
But
It's fine.
If you saw that in person, would you try to sing along with him?
God, no. I don't think that good.
I need 6 eggs.
I got just.
Can you turn my treble up, please? Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, what does Eminem say? Like, take the hot hat out, or not hot hat. I'm sorry, the
Hi-hat.
hi hat. Yeah. Anyway, so Megan, did you like this movie?
Yes.
Mike, did you like this movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That video's...
Brandon, did you like this movie?
I did. I was going to say it, but yes, I did. And
Do you remember the first time you saw that? It's normally what we talk about first, but I forgot to ask.
I was definitely young, not as young as when it came out. I was
I
probably a little bit
I don't
older.
remember a theater, but
Yeah.
obviously just growing up watching it.
In home, for sure. VHS. Like, I was maybe 6 when I saw this, because this came out when I was 4.
Yeah.
So that I know I wouldn't have been in the theater at 4. I don't remember what my very first movie was in theaters. But for some odd reason, the first movie that comes to my head is Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
I don't know why, but it just comes to mind. But
What was your movie, Mike?
It was a drive-through Batman.
Drive-through. Okay, nice.
That's fair, because I actually meant movie. Okay. When it comes to drive-thrus, I don't know. I know I saw Batman in the theater. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I don't know, actually. I went to many drive-in theaters, though. I actually saw Natural Born
I
Killers.
said drive-through. I meant drive-in. Sorry.
I know what you meant.
Yeah,
No, it's
drive-through.
you got 2 minutes to watch this movie. You got to get in that. Yeah. But I saw
Wait,
Natural
for
Born
Happy
Killers.
Meal. Here's a...
Which one did you go to? Were you in La Habra at that time?
that would have been Santa Fe Springs, probably.
Okay. Huntington Beach used to have one.
Ah.
There's like beach and Garden Grove Boulevard, I think, or maybe
really?
a little further. Huge.
Tight.
Yeah. But anyway, Megan, did you ever go do a drive-in movie?
Yeah, I think I don't remember. It was like for that one war soldier movie with Mark
sorry.
Wahlberg.
The war soldier movie, Mark Wahlberg.
Survivor?
Yeah.
That was like
That's pretty recent.
8 years ago.
Yeah, I never went to a drive-in
okay.
before.
Oh, as a youth. Okay.
As a Ute? Okay.
But kind
We are
of
a
going
little
back to Home Alone as a kid, watching the furnace scene. That furnace
Oh,
scared
for sure.
me.
Sure.
Like I was scared. I was just,
As an actual like 5-year-old watching that 6-year-old, like, ooh.
like,
It's loud, it's big, it's fire. Yeah. Anyway, so the next movie that we're going to watch is going to also be Christmas themed. It is going to be
What day will it come out?
a smidge after Christmas, because Christmas
There's a little
is
smidgen after Christmas.
is
Boxing
not
Day.
next week but the following Monday. So it's going to come out that week.
Gotcha.
But it is a Muppet's Christmas Carol, and it is available on Disney Plus. And I haven't seen this movie in a very long time.
Me neither.
But I've always enjoyed everything Muppets, because they always have a little bit of like adult sort of jokes in there.
100%.
So it's great. It's like a DreamWorks movie, there's just a little bit of adult humor.
Someone
I
sent me a meme of
love Puss in Boots too. Sorry, go ahead.
the a Midsummer one. So it's Kermit with the Fozzie bear skin over him, and then Miss Piggy and the flowers.
Yeah.
So it made me a little sad.
That's fucked. But I don't know, I just want to say Puss in Boots, The Last Wish or whatever. It's so fucking good. Oh my god. Have you seen it, Megan?
What's it on?
It is on Netflix right now.
I don't think I have Netflix at the moment.
You know what I need to watch? Paddington 2.
I watched
so
that
good.
recently. It's on HBO Max.
No,
So good.
What is
Shut
it?
the fuck up about it.
I don't talk about it, but it's
No,
good.
not you. I'm saying everybody.
I didn't watch the first Paddington because I was like, all right, everyone's talking about Paddington 2. I gotta watch. And I enjoyed it. I didn't know Mad Eye Moody's in it. And so
Who?
the guy who plays Mad Eye Moody in Harry Potter with the goggle eye.
You know
googly
you've
eye.
seen Harry Potter, but it's the guy. Yeah, the eye goes all over.
I've only seen the first 3.
Which are the third one's the best one.
Oh, and he's
still.
the fourth one, of course.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Everyone says the 4th one might be the best.
Well,
I'm
it's
hearing.
the fourth
Half-Blood?
one's definitely the most quotable.
Isn't that the
I thought
Goblet of
I
Fire?
thought it was a Goblet of Fire.
Hey, did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Yeah, I like
Dumbledore.
Chris
Only because in
Pratt.
part 3 that fucking wolf looks kind of jank. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I still like it. You get Gary Oldman, and then you get the wolf. But Gary Oldman's a fucking dickhead. But like, have you seen Slow Horses at all?
I don't know what that is.
It's on Apple. It's good.
Slow horses.
If you'd like to make a recommendation for what we watch on Specrapular, you can email us at specrapular@gmail.com or reach out to us on social media that we haven't yet to update sometime. Jesus Christ.
Thanks for being here, Megs.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah,
for
thank you,
having
Megan.
me. Again.
Yeah. Well, I would value having many people on this. We only have 4 ports for this thing, but
That's what I'm saying. Bring the mics over at the Christmas party. We'll all collectively talk about Home Alone.
just hear everybody in the background annoying me.
Yeah.
And you're drinking eggnog and brandy. No, eggnog and I'm sorry,
Whiskey.
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 But anyways, yeah. Again, thank you for being here, Megan.
Voice.
We greatly.
Greatly.
You are appreciated.
Yeah, you are appreciated. Said Tupac.
I am valued, okay?
Right.
I exist.
Yes, you do. Mike, why don't you go ahead and take us away?
Bidoo, bidoo, bum, bum. Bum ba-dum ba-doo-ba-doo. Bum 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 ba-dum. You bum, listen to Specrap. You learn. And we're all done, and let's end the show. That's pretty good.